finally, I make it to the big surgery. And it was projected that I would be in the hospital 5 days, and then I would be able to come home and fully recover. So what happened? What went wrong? Come with me into the video, and I will share what happened and what exactly went wrong. I'm a colorectal cancer survivor. I'm Sandra, and welcome to Living It with Sandra James. Well, after the surgery and 2 days later, I had not passed any gas. I had not pooped. I was in pain, abdominal pain. My stomach had blown up to the size of a basketball, and I couldn't take in any fluids, any nutrition at all. I was crying, I was complaining, and they said to me, well, your bowels just need time to wake up. Sometimes it takes a little time for your bowels to wake up after you've had a big surgery. But 9 days later, I was still in the same state. And about that time, even they realized that something was extremely wrong. And that investigation that they had to do to find out what was wrong entailed another big surgery. So after 5 hours in the surgery, they discovered that loops of my small intestines had wrapped itself around my colostomy, and it caused a bowel obstruction. After rectifying it and more days in the hospital, I continued to be distended. My stomach was really big. I was still in excruciating pain. I wasn't able to take in any nutrition. And now I'm throwing up bile, just constantly throwing up and throwing up and throwing up. Till finally, they had to put on an NG tube in my nose and down my throat. And that thing in my throat, it was hurting. It felt like something was stuck in there. It was hard to talk. It was hard to swallow. But that NG tube was supposed to pull out all of the bile that was accumulating in my body. They had to put me on a nutrition bag, TPN, so that I could take in, and get the nutrition that I need, because I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I couldn't swallow, I couldn't do anything. And though I was on pain medication, I was still in a lot of pain. Over time, 21 days later, I was finally yelling and screaming about wanting to go home. So in order for me to go home, my husband had to come into the hospital and take a training so that they could put in a PICC line into my arm, and he would have to learn how to attach me to the TPN, and I would be on the TPN for 12 hours, and then he would have to take me off after 12 hours. So my husband came in, he did the training, he learned how to do it, and I was able to come home. I wasn't able to walk by the time I got home. I had to walk on a walker. I had to take all kinds of medications and a pill called LASIK to remove the bloating and remove all the swelling that was in my feet and in my body. And at night, when I had to go to the bathroom, I had to drag that big backpack of TPN with me to the bathroom. And I struggled so much with that my best friend brought me a portal potty that I could use and keep by my bedside, so that I didn't have to walk the long hallway to get to the bathroom and carry that bag. And I also had a nurse that came in to help my husband once a week with the PICC line, to clean the PICC line, and to also help him and show him what needed to be done. At the end of the day, it was a very challenging moment in my life. It was a very challenging part of my journey through colorectal cancer. But I made it, and I'm so glad to be here today to share that part of my journey with you. If you are someone you know has gone through something like this, or if you have cared for someone that went through something like this, or if you're just curious about something like this. Come into the comments, share your curiosity, share your story, share your experience. I would love to have you here. And others who will be in the comments will also want to share and exchange thoughts with you. I want to thank you for watching. I'm going to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos that are coming. And I will see you in the next video.